Our presentation, we can go through our fingers for switching the lists or anything, and it's very interesting. We can change anything in the presentation. For example, I want to move this text. I can take this even logo, enlarge it small, and put anywhere I want. It's interactive. For PPT presentations, like for through the presentation, I cannot change on my presentation ongoing. And here's everything is possible. So I switch to the video. As soon as I switch, it's started and waiting for us. We can just switch them and go for presentation. They can take their time.
Do you actually see anything now? But I cannot see anything.
Yeah, so you can come maybe.
Yeah, please come here.
Don't worry.
You see nothing.
Stay next to him.
This is
Here's the two screens.
Yeah.
If I present from right side, I go to the left side. Here's the screen. I see myself on the camera itself. If I present from left side, I see myself here.
It's very easy to use.
so
Yes,
the
it's very
audience at the
Either.
the audience
Hello
is,
everyone.
I mean students are looking at the
Now,
PC screen.
Yep.
Everywhere, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I switched the guest lecture, and the very good thing is I just switch the slide, and it goes like mute and switched off. If I go back, it invites again, and I can invite it again.
Fingers
So I can invite
ways can change in there.
at the same time about 4 teachers,
Mhm.
and we can do like simultaneously with them like a lecture. Yeah. And it goes for other slides. Let's see what kind of interesting things we have. For example, I talked about interactive. I can switch them, move them, or I can write something, any formula. It can be A, B, for example, C, and I can take it and switch to the it can also be moved anywhere. I can just start with a blank paper and write every formula without any presentation prepared before,
Sure.
just ongoing the presentation, and I can switch it, or I can make it visible or invisible. If it's red, it's invisible for students. If it's like green, it's visible for students. So I can make just for
Quiz.
I just start with the blank paper. Let's talk about something, and I give some formulas.
Can the student interact with what you are
Yes.
doing? That means if I'm not here, I'm online,
Mhm.
I can actually interact with you. That
Yes.
means I can move that
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
No, students cannot.
Student is only
cannot.
view, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
for students just viewing.
They can write comment, or they can come to telephone and ask hello.
Yes.
Professor, I would like to ask this kind of question. No problem. You just
Okay.
send the street and he comes, or online,
Yes.
or just by call.
Yes.
Sure.
It's all for teacher.
Yes.
And what we see, we have several options like available in the market, but all of them, like even it's like the interactive desk, but all of them like writing is not recognizable.
Yes.
Writings
understand.
are just markers, and every time I need to just like cleaning them. So that's why it's very useful. If I just write something here, I write something, I can just take it and delete it just by one click. Yeah, let's go for next slide. Then for example, we have text here. I think it's from the book with the paper, and I need for highlighting some tasks from this page. I said, dear students, this is very important for you. Just take a note and please prepare for examinations. And we go for next instrument. Here I can share our desktop, and here I can also put some insights. For example, I need for showing some other programs, for example exam. I want to show through this desktop, and I can do anything here with keyboards and mouse, anything. It's very available here, and right, some interesting things. Or go further. Here's our zoom in and zoom out image. Here we can go for details and see the image with the high resolution with close up. For example, we discuss about this engine and see all details with enlarged photo. So we have this option as well. It's good for mappings, it's good for high resolution things, or it's good for going deep for some details.
Is this a multi-touch screen?
Yeah, it's like three
That means while you are touching, I can also do the same thing.
Yeah.
2% concurrently touching and doing things.
No, only one.
Only 1%.
Only
and
1%.
Okay.
Maybe with some software update, maybe it will be available. So we have zoom in, zoom out, and we have the video presentation.
Зачем нужна интерактивная студия Джалинго для образовательных
So I can
учреждений?
just
Разберем в этом ролике.
and take
На
it
ситуации идет урок истории 11
come
класса.
back
Ведь
and for next slide. Here's we have the web page. Actually, it's also interactive. I can use it through this screen and interact with any button on the website, and I can show what can be done and what cannot be done. For example, even here using the customer service. Here we go. For example, if we have some instruments in the websites, we can even use like a piano, the music teachings. So our presentation is limited just by our fantasy. That's it. So the presentation is very easy for making the presentation. If we have already prepared PDF presentation, the system recognizes the background and the main information and then deletes and puts just the needed information. We can even enlarge or interact with it. So it's very easy to use. If we have already prepared PDFs, we don't do them again from the beginning. We just adapt and go on. Even here, if we can see, it's also taken from the PDF.
Sorry, one question. Let's say you now put an image or PDF and then you write something over it. Can I save that image itself to a new file?
Yes. Everything what we do here, it's saved automatically in this presentation. Even if we write something,
It
for
will be
example,
saved as a video, right?
yeah,
But
Oh.
can I just save this
File.
to another?
it's a file. Yes.
Yes.
See, for example, I write here something. We go back. For example, we go back and we come to the presentation. Here's it.
Can I just save this?
Yeah,
So, okay.
we can save it. Well, I just told you, we can start even with a plain presentation. Whatever we write here, it saves automatically. Here's the requirements for room. What we need 3 plugs, we did black background. Then installation our setup of our studio. Here's the camera stand, camera itself, the keyboard, mouse, touch screen, the computer for using, the lightings, background, and the speaker. Here we updated these instruments. We add 2 screens for the confidence of the teacher.
Yes.
If I stay from right side, I can see the presentation from left side. If I'm in the left, I can see it from the right. If I'm in the center, I can see that. And if the teacher it's not so fluent for speaking, for example, we can desuffle here.
Okay.
So the
A
text
teleprompter.
goes out. Yeah, the reporter. It goes on the camera. So there is no any mismatching of the eyes. I just look at the camera and read the text. So it's very easy to use.
So all the different package itself comes with this configuration: 1 camera, 1 screen, 1 computer, and 2 lights.
The smallest one does not have the repeater.
Ah,
The smallest one, but others they're the same.
Mm.
But for 4K resolution, we need good lighting.
Yes.
So lighting is very rich here. The HD, its lighting is good, but not as much as here. And the screen is the biggest is here.
Okay.
The biggest screen is here. And that's why we can invite the second presenter and go through the webinars, the YouTube channel, or anything anywhere else. Now with 2-3 speakers, it's a big screen.
Yeah.
In HD, it's maximum 2 speakers.
Okay.
In the smallest one is just 1 speaker. That's why this limitation is.
This is probably
there.
86 inch.
Maybe.
Okay.
Bu 86 mıydı?
Nasıl?
Diagonal. 93 mıydı?
En kattası da.
I think it's 93.
93. Okay.
So
Excuse me for a stupid question. Where is the camera?
the camera is after repeater.
Okay.
So that's very confident for the teachers. I don't know in Japan what kind of the situation, but in Uzbekistan there are very fluent teachers, very amazing presentations, but they afraid of camera. So whenever we start the camera, they switch off. They cannot see anything. There's just 2 words.
Understand.
So that's why we put the repeater. They don't see where the camera, and even we don't say like it's starting recording our presentation or not. We start with just 3 fingers. We put this button